Have you ever wondered how weather forecasts predict the rain, how insurance companies determine risk, or how casinos ensure they stay profitable? The answer lies in probability, a fundamental concept in mathematics that helps us understand uncertainty and make informed decisions. So, what is probability? Probability measures the likelihood of an event occurring, expressed as a number between 0 and 1. The classic example is flipping a coin. There's a 1/2 chance it lands on heads and a 1/2 chance it lands on tails. Probability is essential for making predictions, from simple everyday situations to complex models. Here are some real-world applications of probability. Meteorologists use probability to predict the chances of rain, snow, or storms based on past data. Insurance companies calculate the probability of accidents, illnesses, or natural disasters to determine pricing. Casinos use probability to design games that ensure the house always has a statistical edge. Scientists use probability in clinical trials to determine how effective new treatments are. Coaches and analysts use probability to predict player performance, game outcomes, and strategic plays. Finally, health officials use probability to model disease outbreaks and predict how infections spread. Here's some more probability in everyday life. Stock market analysts use probability to assess risks and potential returns on investments. Navigation apps use probability-based models to estimate traffic congestion and suggest the fastest route. Self-driving cars use probability to predict pedestrian movements, traffic signals, and road conditions. Your smartphone uses probability to predict what word you're trying to type based on previous usage patterns. Finally, here are some probability in decision making. Probability helps us make better choices in everyday life, whether it's choosing the best investment, deciding whether to bring an umbrella, or assessing risks. Bayes' theorem says that a powerful probability concept helps update our beliefs based on new evidence. It's used in spam filters, medical testing, and even search engines. Understanding probability allows us to think critically and make informed decisions rather than relying on our gut feelings. For example, Markov chains are a mathematical system that model transitions from one state to another. They are often used in predicting stock market trends, Google search algorithms, and even speech recognition. However, there are misconceptions about probability. Gambler's fallacy is that believing that past events influence future independent events, like thinking a coin is due to land on heads after several tails. The Monty Hall problem is a famous probability puzzle showing that switching choices often leads to a better outcome even when it feels counterintuitive. Survivorship bias happens when we often only see success stories, leading us to overestimate the probability of success in certain situations. In the law of large numbers, many people misunderstand probability in small sample sizes. This law explains the probability stabilizes over many repetitions, which is why casinos and insurance companies rely on large datasets. Understanding probability helps us make rational decisions, from personal finance to global health strategies. It's a tool that empowers us to prepare for uncertainty and make choices based on data, not just intuition. From artificial intelligence to predicting elections, probability is shaping the world around us. It's everywhere, shaping the way we predict and prepare for the future. In our next video, we'll connect probability and patterns to something more personal, how mathematics influence mental health and decision making.